Hi everyone, I'm Caroline and I go to the Delaware Military Academy.
In Phase 4, all of the ambassadors have split up into teams to address a different part of the DHEO's current communications. We already saw the language barrier recommendations in Phase 3, which was done by Brianna and Fanta. As for me, I'm working on improving our current YouTube channel. There's a lot to be done.
Our current YouTube channel is a bit lackluster.
There are 95 videos on our YouTube, and almost all of them are nearly an hour long. Most of them have less than 100 views, really vague titles, and no thumbnails. A lot of these videos don't look appealing, so it's hard to feel compelled to click on them, but they have really helpful content about getting ready for college. So I think it's important to give our YouTube channel a little makeover so more people can use our YouTube to learn more.
First things first, we need to identify the current positives, negatives, and opportunities within our YouTube channel. We like to call these the roses, the thorns, and the buds.
One of the roses in our YouTube channel is the actual value of the content available there. There is a lot of useful information that could be helpful for a lot of future college applicants or career searchers. But one of the thorns is the student deterrents. Those are the things that could discourage our student audience from clicking on and watching our videos. Some of our student deterrents include the length of videos and the lack of visual appeal they offer. However, we can use those thorns to come up with the buds or opportunities. Here, the biggest opportunities for our YouTube are focusing on the video's length, visuals, title, and description. My goal is to make a YouTube checklist so that our future videos have a guideline for how they should look to draw more people in.
Mission accomplished.
So that's the general process for creating recommendations for the DHEO team. Hopefully this checklist will make sure that the videos on our channel are easier to navigate and more appealing, so that more students can use them to their advantage.
But that's all from me. This is Caroline signing off.
Welcome to Do You Know DSS, the game show where we ambush random high school students and ask them if they know who Delaware Student Success is. I'm Nithi. Last week, we visited Hodgsonville Tech and DMA to find out if people knew who Delaware Student Success was.
Do you guys know what DSS is? No.
Is that an artist?
Today, we'll be revisiting Appoquinimink High School to find out if people have figured out who DSS is.
Do you know DSS?
I do not.
Do you know DSS? Do you know DSS?
DSS, no.
Do you know DSS? Do you know DSS? It's not a bad question. You'll be okay. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know DSS? Do you know DSS?
No.
Do you know DSS?
What's DSS?
Do you know DSS? Do you know DSS?
Nope.
Do you know DSS?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff on Instagram and YouTube, and their stuff was pretty helpful. The college research was the most helpful, and I was able to save some money with scholarships.
We did it! This is how you know that our impact as Delaware Student Success Ambassadors is really making a difference. With our continued efforts and progress, soon enough, more students will be able to enjoy and access the resources that DSS has to offer and enhance their learning experience in Delaware high schools. So, this has been the season finale of Do You Know DSS?
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna and I go to Conrad Schools of Science. Recommendations will be the main focus of this phase. Everyone on our team has been focusing on a different facet of the DHEO's communications to improve on. Earlier, we saw Diana and Caroline working on recommendations for language barriers and our YouTube channel. For my recommendations, I will be focusing on our Instagram account. It goes without saying that Instagram is one of the biggest social media platforms that people our age use today. So it's important that our Instagram is kept up to date and is appealing so that we can help students on this platform. Our current Instagram definitely has room for improvement. Like Caroline mentioned last time, there are lots of student deterrents that we need to work on eliminating. For example, the captions have lots of text, and the stock photos are super impersonal, so it's hard to connect with what's being shared. My recommendations will be to revamp our Instagram and share information in a better, more aesthetic way. I will be creating a fake Instagram with mock posts to show what our Instagram should look like. We found that these infographics are really helpful in sharing information. This way we don't have to use stock photos, and we avoid long captions by putting the info in the post. This is our mock Instagram. This way it's easier to see a before and after, and we can make sure that the changes we make follow these guidelines. Mission accomplished. So that's the end of phase 4. We create our recommendations for DSS's social platforms, including a guideline checklist for our YouTube channel and a mock account for our current Instagram. But we still have work to do. As our internship starts to wind down slowly, we'll be shifting our focus to recruiting new ambassadors. But for now, my work here is done. This is Brianna signing off.